Hello everybody, welcome back to Friday Sews. I'm Alison, this is Sew-Like.A and this is my weekly catch-up. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know today. So I hope everybody's well. I'm just back from the hairdresser, so I feel like I've got hair in my face. Time for that trim. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. So I've been prioritising outdoor time instead of sewing time, and I think that's okay. Last year I didn't really do that, and by the end of the summer I wished I'd spent more time just sitting outside reading a book or just doing those, outdoor things. But I'm halfway through a dress, which you might have seen my little pin tucks reel. I'll put it in without sound if I can do that. And I've been doing that on my cover stitch machine, and it's a bit of a hack, so hopefully I'll have that ready for you next week. I hope to have it ready, but as I say, I just thought it's nice, I could sew, and it's too warm and I want to be outside. And I'm also part way through a pair of lane pants which I had cut out for a few weeks, and yesterday I went to Sew Toon. So I have got one completed, quite easy make to share with you. An update on my EPP project, some fabrics, and my bag makers box, which has just arrived. So I'm going to do the box at the end, so if you haven't got yours yet or you don't want to see what it is, you can click off before then. But yeah, I thought we'd just have a little catch up. I didn't put a vlog out on Sunday. If you were waiting for that, apologies, but actually I've decided, I feel like I'm putting a little bit too much pressure on myself trying to put 2 vlogs out a week. The recording, the editing and the making for that does take up quite a chunk of your time, and I'm going to drop back into my weekly Fridays with some odd extra ones. I mean odd as in occasional rather than odd like I can be. So let's do the make first. So I recently made, I'll pop a picture in, I'm sure I've got one handy, a shirt and a skirt. So the skirt was my toile of the True Bias Mauve skirt, but the untiered one. And that was in the panda fabric. Now I really like the patina blouse and the skirt, but I didn't have enough of the fabric to do it at the true pattern length. So this is the first one that I've done with the full length pattern. So I want to say I'm 5'6.5", 167, but I know I'm not really anymore. So I'm probably 5'5.5", I'm going to say, sadly. But it is maxi and it's ideal, and I'm really pleased with it. So the fabric I can share with you is it's a stretch viscose linen. The hem needs pressing, I've not done that yet, from Vickis Fabrics. It's very heavy linen. I was a little bit concerned it was going to be too heavy, but actually Hayley, one of my son friends, said she made the lane pants in the black fabric for her daughter, and it drapes really, really nicely. And now it's finished, I completely agree with her. It's linen, so it will crease, and that's okay. I sort of don't mind that. I don't get obsessed by that I've got to press it because it's creased. It's linen, it's meant to look creased. So I mean, there's not a great deal to show you in the actual skirt, because it's literally just 2 pieces. So I've not even defined the front and the back because it's exactly the same. I've just finished off the elastic with that jazzy top stitching effect, and I prefer the front to have less of that. So I've got most of the gathers in the back and less in the front. I do think, and I didn't put pockets in it because it probably, as you know, I continue to lose weight, I'll take some up from the hips, and I'll just ease the fabric off at the side, bring the seam up, and probably unpick here and take some out of here and join it together. I think I probably could have made the elastic a little bit tighter, but I also think I need to, the hip size is the right size for me, but I think I need to grade it in just slightly at the waist. But overall, I tried it on, I've been, like, when I went to the hairdressers, I'd finished it, so I put it on to go there, and then my daughter took some pictures downstairs, of which you'll see now. And the dog wanted to be on the shot, so yeah, you'll see Luna in pictures as well, because it's a sunny day, she likes the sun. But I just took it off so I could pick it up and show it to you. I've just put some pants on instead, and I've got plans for things to coordinate with that, so I want that to be a really practical, useful skirt. I'm not great with skirts, I've said this before. My waist used to go in a lot more than it does now. My shape's changed, so I'm trying to find skirts that feel very comfortable for where I want the fit to be, and I do feel like that's okay. This is just what I've had on with it, which is just a ready-to-wear rib vest, and I think for holidays I've got a few different colours in these. They're just great to wear with different skirts. So that is my Maeve skirt, done as per the pattern length, and as you'll see in the pictures, you'll see exactly where it hits on me, that real maxi length, and I really like that. If I didn't already have a black tiered skirt, I probably would make one in black linen, but I don't need to because I've already got a black skirt. Okay, so EPP update. I hadn't done any for a while. I think I had my little sewing box, which is just here downstairs, and when it was downstairs and sort of next to me, I kept picking it up when I was watching TV or chatting to Carl and doing a little bit, and I don't know, in some sort of tidy up, I brought it upstairs, and I think that just got me out of the habit of it. So I've learned from that, because I do want to keep making things, to have it handy and keep it in eye shot is a good thing. So I'd already done these two. These are 2-inch hexes, so they're quite big. I'd already done these two, and if you recall, I was going to make a beach bag for our holiday in May, but basically they're too big, like you can see, and too nice to just be on the floor next to a sun lounger. So I decided to, I put them on the bottom of the bed to see what they look like, and I decided to do a third one to make a bed runner. So I didn't have enough fabric to make a second one of this. I didn't have enough of this tilde to do. This is 12 hexes around the outside, but I did have enough to do a second one of the, I mean, I could have got some more, but I didn't really want to. So what I've done is I've got 2 of these and 1 of the other, and I was humming and hawing and changing my mind, like I do this week. But actually, I do think that's something I'd like to do. And I might, when I'm at the Festival of Quilts, I might pick up, you know, some more of these colours and make maybe a cushion or something to go on the bed out of it. I might have enough. I need to have a look. Because it doesn't have to be the whole thing. It could just be some little flowers on a cushion. And I have got some white blender fabric, and I think I'm going to do that as the background. In the process of swapping my Baby Lock Ambassador machine, so I've got a little secret project that I'm working on over the weekend, which won't be revealed till a lot later in the year, and I'm going to use the I was going to say the Acclaim, it's not the Acclaim, the Primo, sorry, to do some fancy bits on there. And then we're going to switch that out, and I'm getting a Sashiko machine. So I've done the Sashiko course, and I'm wanting to use the Sashiko machine for doing this. So that'll be a project that probably I do a bit of here and there over the summer, and I'm looking forward to playing with the Sashiko machine as well. So that's just a little update on that. I did most of these outer ones when I was on the long Sew Virtual Monthly on Sunday, and then yesterday morning I did the final 2. I don't like, people ask me why don't you machine sew when you're on there, but my job as host, I don't feel, is to have my head down sewing. My job as host is to keep the chat and the communication going. I like to sort of monitor the screen, and you know, so sometimes I can see everybody's heads down and we're taking a moment. Sometimes somebody will get up and hold something up, so that's where I would kind of say, oh, how's that going? Or like, you know, if somebody's cutting out, how's that going? Or if somebody moves the ironing board, so I can pick up on the moments when they're progressing. And then often we're in a conversation and somebody will go and have a little try on, so then I can move back to them. If I had my head down and I was sewing, I would miss all that. So that's why I doing the EPP and the hand sewing works quite well on those sessions. If you want to join them, there's a link in the description box. Come join our community. And what else was I going to say about that? Yeah, oh yeah, it's only 3 weeks till we have our meetup in Birmingham at the Festival of Quilts and the Rag Market. So I think there's 7 of us meeting for the Festival of Quilts, and there might be about 10 or 11 of us at the Rag Market, Barry's and Guthrie Garney Day on the Friday. So I'm really looking forward to meeting lots of people in person. So that's my little update with EPP, and I'll keep you posted on that. I wasn't sure where to store them, so the best way I've come across is one of these, you know, the trouser hangers that from Ready to Wear. So it's probably off a, yeah, 38, it's probably off a pair of jeans or something, the cardboard. and then I hang them like that on the back of the door, because I don't want to take the paper out until I'm at the next stage. Okay, fabric. So I won a prize in So Fruity. I'm really excited about it. I've not won a prize for a while. It was my Mia Messenger bag, which was very blueberry themed. I'll drop a picture in of that. And I got some fabric from What Vicky... Oh, I always forget it. I'll put a name in. Is it What Vicky Makes or What Vicky Sews? It's Vicky that was on the Sunday. I don't think it's on the... Yes, it is. What Vicky Made. Sorry, I do apologise for getting that wrong. So if you've looked at Vicky's fabrics, they're very vibrant, they're very bright, they're very funky, they're very much up my street. So I was like, what do I get? So I had a £20 voucher. At first I was thinking, should I get 2 half meters of different things and make some fun bestie bags out of it? But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make a garment. So I paid for an extra metre of fabric, but actually I used some of my coffee money for that. So because I had a couple of people that had bought me a coffee, thank you Libby, and one other person who was anonymous. So I used that money to treat myself. So I got 1.5 meters. They're all a lightweight cotton, and I'd not bought before, so I didn't know what they were going to be like, but they do feel like almost lawn-like in, or this one certainly does. It's so soft. I've not washed it yet. It's going to get washed and on the line today. So are you ready for some funkiness? Because this is, yeah, here we go. So we have got on here, we've got mushrooms, we've got pineapples, we've got sunshine, we've got lava lamps, we've got sunglasses, we've got checkered lines, we've got, yeah, a bit of everything. How fabulous is that? And I love it. To be honest, I mean, it's not a massive website, but I found it quite hard to choose because there's so many. And my initial thought was, because this has got pineapples on, keep it for So Fruity next year, which might still happen. Or the reason I did 1.5 meters was I thought I can, you know, get a nice sort of short sleeve blouse out of this. And the pink lane pants that I'm making are probably a very similar pink to this. So I wasn't going to rush to do those, but that's why I started them yesterday, because I thought actually this with that would look quite cute. And I did buy in the sale a ready to wear jacket this week, which is like an embroidered padded but light padded. I'll pop a picture in. It was from Sainsbury's to You in the UK. I'd seen it pop up all over the summer. I think it was about £32 originally, but it was £10, and I ordered 2 sizes and I went for the smaller one, and it's boxy. So I just thought these 3 things together would make a really cute outfit. And I know I could have made that jacket, but actually sometimes it's just okay to buy something, isn't it? And yeah, I really liked it. I love the embroidery and things on it. So I am now thinking to make this up into some sort of blouse. I have made the Fibre Mood Judy dress a lot, but I have made it as a top, and I just extended the bodice down and out where it's got a curve under the bust. I just ignored that, and I don't think I made a pattern out of it, but I can use the one I've got as a template for that. So if I've got enough of that, I might make that. So I need to get it in the wash, and that's my next job today. So the other fabrics that I've got, I'll start with the white. I've got 2 broderie anglaise from Pound a Metre. Don't order from them regularly. The ones that I've got recently have been fine. I just wanted some broderie anglaise that wasn't going to cost me the earth. I think this was about £6 a metre, because I do want to make, I mentioned it a few times, an indigo hack dress that's got a tiered skirt on it. But I'm now reaching a point, and I know you're going to go, for goodness sake, Alison, it's only the middle of July. But I'm now reaching a point in my thinking, which is, I've got a lot of summer clothes in my wardrobe. Obviously, I'm in Birmingham in a couple of weeks. Then at the end of August, we're in London for 5 days. We're only back from there a few days, and then we'll go to France for 10 days. So by the middle of September, apologies if I've said this already recently, when we come back from there in the middle of September, yes, it'll hopefully still be warmish, but we're going to start to head into autumn. So what I don't really want to do is make loads of really lovely summer dresses now, and then not get the wear out of them. I would rather see where I'm at with my weight about March, April time next year and make them so I get the whole of the summer out of those new. So the lovely royal blue broderie anglaise that I got from Fleurette Hours, I'm going to keep that for then. The sandpiper one that I shared on my dress reveal on Sunday, the extra one that I got, the Rachel Parker for Dashwoods, I'm going to keep that. So I know as I go into next year, I've already got some nice summer viscoses and I've got some things cut out, but I thought, yeah, I've got enough. There's no point just making things when I can't wear all of the things that I've already got. So I got this. I was going to make it, but it's going to go into my stash. It's all washed and it's just a very simple broderie anglaise. You can see the pattern detail better on the white one, so very traditional. But my thoughts with this will be, I think I'm going to do the sleeves, probably the bodice, but lined in the white slub that I've already got, and skirt, and then a tier, something like that. So I've got 2 meters. I think I've got enough that I can get all of that out of it. I'm fairly sure I do. So yeah, I'm going to do some version of that. I don't know. The skirt will need to be lined in the slub anyway, and I've got enough fabric to do that. So then while I was ordering it, I also picked it up in black. Oh, the detail is looking okay. Sorry, it's a bit creased, so if I can find a bit less creased. But I have got more of a plan for this because I mentioned earlier I've got a black tiered skirt. It's sort of that Indian cotton. It's a ready to wear skirt I got from Primark last year maybe. But I want to make a black top to go with that so it looks like a dress. So this is one that I'd like to get on with. So they came from Pound a Metre, but I got some black cotton lawn from Pound Fabrics. I've not ordered this before. It's £6 a metre for their lawn, plain lawns. Quality of it's quite nice actually. I mean, as you can see through it a little bit. Excuse me, to my white top. But I think once it's on, you won't. But my plan is, I think I'll probably just do the sleeves in this and then the bodice in this, and or I might line it, I'm not sure. But then I'm thinking when I go on holiday to top, and I'm trying to take lots of combos away on holiday, tops I could wear with the trousers, etc. So I'm quite happy to get on with this one at some point between now and the end of August. So that's all of the fabric. I'm not on a fabric ban, but obviously doing that big fabric trip that we're doing in 3 weeks' time, I don't really want to buy any more. So I am seeing lots of beautiful things pop up, but I'm like, wait, I'm like that. Oh, sale. No, don't look. Is anybody else doing that? Terrible. I have still got my 15% discount code, which runs till the end of August for Fleurette House, so I'll pop that in. So it's time for an unboxing. So if you don't want to see what's inside the July, I was just getting my months right, Studio 727 bag maker's box, I'm going to say goodbye now. If you're interested, then here we go. So this has arrived today. It's exciting for me. I can't do this for everybody, so please don't anybody ask. But one of my lovely virtual ladies who lives in Denmark was really wanting to get these, but Emma's not shipping there currently. So we've arranged, she's organised it. It comes to me and then I'm off to the post office today with that box to send to her, and then she's just going to pay me the postage back. But I couldn't take that task on for too many people. It would just be a little bit too much. So I've torn off this bit, but I haven't opened it yet. I mean, it's been in my possession for half an hour. I think I've done pretty well. So here we go. No idea what's inside it. There will be a little bit of rustling. This isn't a kit, it's just a box. So you make it up into different things. I did buy a leather jacket, a lovely red leather jacket off Vinted for £8 as well, which I would show you, because my idea was I was going to make that into a red leather bag, but my daughter's nabbed it. I mean, I've let her obviously, so I can't show you that. Okay, so we'll start with the tea bag. What have we got this week? Spreading Happiness or Morning Kip. Oh, Amazonian charged yerba mate tea with lemon and ginger to put a zing in your day. I'm going to give that to Anira because I'm at English breakfast as weak as, like, dunk out. I know, it's a crime. That's what everybody says, but she loves her ginger and stuff, so she'll have that. We've got the usual a little card which has got a QRS code on the back of it, and you always get 3 ideas. I've not looked at this, so I'm not going to show you it yet. 3 ideas for different bags that you could make with your fabric. It's got a different feel to it this time. I have to do that. Does anybody else? I love like vinyl stuff. Okay, I'm seeing things which are giving me clues now. Okay, I'm gonna go into the goodies. I found a sticker. We've got hardware. Ooh. Ooh. Should I do hardware next? Sorry about the rustling, if you hate the rustling. Okay, oh, so we've got gold. Oh, so I guess by the sticker, excuse me, my hay fever's terrible today. I do apologise. So I saw this sticker which said, shall yeah I saw. So I guessed it might be shells. How beautiful are these? So we've got 2 gold shell zipper tabs. How lovely are they? And this is helpful because in some of my mix of zips, I have got some gold coloured zips. I usually stick to rainbow, so that's ideal. Beautiful. And then this handbag charm, which is also shells and a starfish, and I absolutely love that. Look at that. How cute is that? We've got some oh god, oh, another sticker, which is also shells. I'm not good with stickers. I don't put stickers on my machine, but I know some people do. How lovely is that? I've not seen that sort of design before for the webbing. That's beautiful, and the colours are perfect for me. Oh my god, I'm so excited to open the fabric now. Let's see what it is. Right, is there anything else I've missed before? Right, let me move that somewhere. I'm going to unroll it so you see it as I see it. Are we ready? So it's like full leather. Oh my word. Emma, that is beautiful. I love that. My goodness, that is gorgeous. So it's like a purple background. Oh, you can see all the colours coming through, the pinks, the greens, the yellows. That is God. Oh, now I'm torn because I definitely need a summer bag for my hauls. But that might be too nice to use as a beach sort of a bag. Oh, what would you make out of it? Let me... Oh. So there'll be quite a bit of it. I've not got the measurements because I've not gone the QRS code, but you can see from the roll that there is quite a chunk of that. I mean, I could obviously get, you know, a bestie and things out of it, but I think I need to think about what sort of bag I want to get out of that. Oh my god, I absolutely love that. Like I say, it's not a kit. It can go in your stash, but obviously these are all designed to work together, and I would definitely use all the shell bits with that. I think that might have to be made before I go to France. I think it just might have to. Beautiful. Emma, you have outdone yourself. That is gorgeous. I know you've had a super busy time because I know she did watch my unboxing last time because of the move, and I hope that you're really enjoying having your own office space, because when you have a business, that's a really fabulous move. Wow, I'm going to go and use the QRS code. I'm going to have a think about what I want to do with that, and I'll feed that back to you, but I do think that's going to have to be something that gets made up fairly soon because it's beautiful. I'm going to go show my daughter it. So thanks for a lovely catch up. It's a little bit longer, but as I say, it's going to be a weekly one, I think, from now, certainly for the moment. And yeah, I hope you're getting lots of beautiful sewing done, guys, and you're enjoying your summer, or if you're in the summer hemisphere, you're getting into your early winter, I know. But thanks for stopping by today, and I will catch you really soon.